This is just a big Vinegar Syndrome haul because it was a big subscription month and then also partner stuff. Let's just get to it. Expect no mercy. Billy Blanks. Need I say more? Red Surf. Think Point Break with George Clooney.
Wow.
Miami Connection. Absurd action, like karate movie. This was a big one for a lot of people apparently. Thriller. It's good. I've actually seen all of these, so if you want an opinion, ask for it, Ben.
What is it about?
Thriller, I believe it's Norwegian. It's like is it Norwegian or Swedish? Swedish. It was like a banned movie. It was like a rape revenge movie in the 70s that like got banned, so it was highly sought after. It's all right. It's not anything crazy. Cloak and Dagger. Do you guys remember this at all?
No.
It was like an 80s movie where the kid like has an imaginary friend and he thinks he's a spy, but then it turns out like there's actually crazy shit going on and he's like a spy. But it's pretty cool. Pretty crazy packaging. No Resistance. This movie, absurd. It's like a Russian movie, much older than what I'm into. You know I don't like a lot of old stuff. This is from like 50s. And I think it holds the world record. It's like the largest amount of cast in one shot ever. There are like 50,000 people or something because it's like a crazy battle and like there's just people everywhere and like it was all real people like shot in the scenes.
Sounds like a legit movie.
And it's like a really crazy like Russian epic movie and like the special effects, you're like, if you watch it you're like wow, but like in the 50s like the dragon is badass. It's like a flying dragon breathing fire.
That's great.
It doesn't look great.
Yeah.
It looks like a Godzilla type thing, but it was literally in the 50s.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Surprisingly, I liked it a lot. Game of Survival. It's like they're in prison and they're like in prison and they send them like to a planet and like here, fight for survival. You have to find this ball and the winner gets to get out of jail or whatever. The Coca Cola Kid. Just a very weird movie. Like they send a representative from Coke to Australia to try and take over like a small mom and pop soda company. And it's like a weird dramedy. But it was Australian, so I had to buy it. Voyage of Rock Aliens. It's a weird, kind of fits with Wraith a little bit. Scared to death. I had high hopes, but it's aight. This is a twofer. Horror High and Stanley.
What is Stanley?
Basically just a dude that talks to snakes. He's this guy, supposed to be Native American, very white, and has snakes kill people that are bad guys, basically. Videophobia. I know a lot of people that watched it rave about it. It's like basically a girl is like a cam girl, and then she has a one-night stand and the guy films it and puts it on internet, and like it messes with her like sense of identity. Like she's paranoid now. Like it shows like all kinds of the ins and outs of that. But it's a pretty cool shot, black and white. It's pretty cool. And then here we go, more Billy Blanks, baby. Talons of the Eagle. Some of these movies have no right being as good as they are. The Time-Bending Mysteries of Shahram Makri, which apparently he's like a well-known like underground indie like weird film guy. And they sound interesting and it was a box set, so you know, I went all in. It is what it is. Haven't watched any of these yet. They also, Vinegar Syndrome, and like they do distribute and put out a bunch of stuff that's like artsy, vintage, like porn movies or whatever, and I don't give a shit about most of them. But some of them that are like legit movies that just happen to also have like erotic involved, I'll check out some of those. However, one movie like that, I did not realize that that's what it was, that it was mostly just like weirdo erotica, and I watched it at my desk and I was like, oh my, you gotta turn this off. Red Lips. vampire movie. Honestly, very low budget. Shot. I'm pretty sure this one was shot on video. I just watched it recently, but the reviews online are so funny because people are like, it has no right being as well acted as it is. They're like, it makes no sense how good this girl makes this movie seem. I didn't get that. I didn't get that from it. No, I didn't. I wasn't like mind blown by this girl. But it's pretty cool, like super low budget vampire movie. Night Ripper. That's all right. I have not watched either of these yet. These are not as old of movie. Well, Out of Order might be older. Yeah, Out of Order is. Superior is not old. This is like a newer distributed movie. Yeah, last year. And then Out of Order is from the 80s. But I haven't seen these yet. Is that it? I say that's it, but look at these fucking stacks of movies. This is obscene. So, Vinegar Syndrome, congratulations. You got my money. A lot of it. Well, I mean, lots of poor choices. And plenty more to come. So, keep watching. Or tell me to fuck off. But it doesn't really matter. I'm spending money either way.